My name is Andrew Fleet, and I'm the co-founder and executive director of Growing Chefs Ontario. Growing Chefs Ontario is a registered charity based in London, Ontario. This is our Grove location that we're standing in today. We run food education programs for children and families, and our mission is to redesign and reapproach how children, families, and the greater community learn about food and develop healthy relationships with food. The inspiration for starting Growing Chefs, it's a passion for food and cooking, and understanding that food, it ties together curriculum and all the different subject areas in school and can provide children with an understanding of why they're learning about everything. Food is an amazing vehicle for teaching science, history, math, language, art, social studies. It's our history, and when you think about the sustainability of food systems, it's our future. All the programs we run, especially out of here at Growing Chefs at the Grove, it's a partnership with the Western Fair District. We are partners in food and agri-education, and it impacts the community. So last year we reached over 12,000 children cooked within Growing Chefs programs. That's both in school, in community agencies, with school groups coming to our location here, and with hosting public programs here, whether they be evening programs, rec programs, or summer camps. How this all works and impact in the community is we're aiming to increase food literacy. So we're aiming to help the community understand the role that food plays in our day-to-day lives, how it shapes the economy, our health, the social systems in our community, and the environment in which we live in. And studies have shown globally that when you increase food literacy at a community level, you end up with a community that prioritizes food. They make their food choices different. They prioritize food security differently. And they think about the future health of our communities through the food that they eat. And it gives individuals tools to be able to make impactful choices on a day-to-day basis that can have a positive impact in all of those areas. The Grove is an amazing collaborative space for agribusinesses and then also for us in agri-education. So for us, we will bring high school students through for what SHSM field trips, or high skills major field trips. And so we'll be able to introduce them to other entrepreneurs while they come up with their own entrepreneurial pitches. There's so many success stories from our education projects. So we have multiple garden spaces here at the Grove. And last year we toured over 4,000 kids through those garden spaces as a part of our education programs. But all the food that we grow in those garden spaces is harvested bi-monthly, and it's packaged up into food boxes and delivered directly to families in need through school support counselors. And that type of partnership is what is possible in spaces like this. Is schools come for those education programs. We connect with those school counselors. They're looking for food for families in the school, and by providing food through those support channels that already exist, we're keeping families from the food bank, but we're also increasing the value of the other supports they receive through the school system. And then as a bonus, you get all of these thousands of kids that are learning how food grows and being able to see it in real time, get their hands in the dirt. It's pretty amazing. But I would say our biggest success story is when we hired all of our summer camp counselors this year. We had 3 applicants who shared their stories of being excited to apply with us because we came into their classroom in like the 6th grade or the 7th grade and wanted to share with us in their interviews how we had reshaped their view of food and understanding of the food system, and inspired them to come and apply to work with us. So starting to see those long-term impacts is what's happening. And again, we're going to see that in so many different areas here at the Grove, whether it's through education, like what Growing Chefs does, or whether it's through supporting agribusinesses. The future for Growing Chefs, we want to grow to reach more children every year. We want to extend our partnership with the Western Fair District to help other communities learn how to create these types of strategic partnerships and invest in food education. And together, Western Fair District and Growing Chefs in our partners in food and agri-education, I think we'll be seen as leaders in the province and nationally in changing conversations around food education, food literacy, and agri-food.